Hello. Hello from verybasicbible.com. .com? I don't have a .com. Just call it Very Basic Bible on my YouTube. I have a Facebook page and a Twitter. I don't get nobody. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick Bible study along thing, a quick topical thing. Just going to go real fast. Find a verse or a passage, look up stuff from it real quick, just to show you how you can study the Bible. If you want long, in-depth stuff, go to my Bible study alongs. Bible study alongs, long and in-depth. Also, Ruth Bible study, very in-depth stuff. Lots of time spent on that stuff. If you go to the Matthew verse by verse and you scroll down and look under the video, there are lots of links to lots of Bible studies from super smart, scholarly people that do lots of Bible stuff. All right. But for now, we're going to do the quick Bible study topic. Going to look at this. Ezra 5. Who's Ezra? Then the prophets, Haggai and Zechariah, son of Iddo, prophesied concerning the Jews who were in Judah and Jerusalem in the name of God of Israel, who was over them. Haggai and Zechariah, son of Iddo. So we're, look at this. Where Haggai and Zechariah both the son of Iddo. Let's see. Haggai the prophet and Zechariah the son of Iddo. Haggai and Zechariah it doesn't say sons of Iddo. I guess Haggai and Zechariah could be one name. No. Now Haggai the prophet and Zechariah the prophet, a descendant of Iddo. Okay. And the prophets, Haggai and Zechariah. Okay. I'm guessing Zechariah is the son of Iddo. Yeah. Let's look it up real quick. Watch this. Books of the Bible. Go down. Haggai. Zechariah. They're talking about the same. Let's see if this is Zechariah, son of Iddo, chapter 1. Let's go. Because usually at the beginning it says the person's name. All right. In the 8th month of the 2nd year of Darius, the word of the Lord came to Zechariah the prophet, the son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo, saying, the Lord is very angry with your fathers, therefore say to them. Okay, so he is a prophet. The Lord came to Zechariah the prophet, who is the grandson of Iddo. I think, yeah. So over here, we had, let's go look over here real quick. Ezra 5. Jonah, Micah. Oh, there's all the prophets. All the prophets are here. All the wisdom literature right here. Just these 5 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the history books. Ezra, history book. Ezra is, you got Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. They spend all the time in Egypt. You got Moses. They come out. Joshua leads them into the promised land. You got lots of time in the promised land of them messing everything up. They get a King David. They get lots of kings for a long time. They keep messing everything up. The kingdom of Judah splits into 2, Israel in the north, Judah in the south. Then they get exiled. Israel first, Judah second. Ezra brought people from Judah back from exile. So this is not just before the time of Jesus, but only a few hundred years. We're getting closer to the time of Jesus. They're in exile in Babylon. They come back from Babylon. They're going to rebuild a temple. Ezra 5. So then the prophets Haggai and Zechariah, son of Iddo, they did prophesy concerning Jews who were in Judah and Jerusalem in the name of God of Israel who was over them. That's a long, look at that. Concerning the Jews who were in Judah and Jerusalem in the name of God of Israel who was over them. They were in Jerusalem. God of Israel was over them. Okay, good. God's watching over them. Those Jews who were in Jerusalem being watched over by God. Then more names. Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and Jeshua, the son of Jozadak, began to rebuild the temple of God in Jerusalem. The prophets of God were with them, supporting them. That's good. At that time, Tatnai, governor of Trans-Euphrates, Shether, Bozenai, and their colleagues came and asked them, what's up with these names? Who gave you authority to rebuild this temple and to complete this structure? So Tatnai, this governor guy, and Shether, Bozenai, and their colleagues, they didn't just have strange names. They also, who gave you Jews authority to rebuild this temple? Began to rebuild the temple. They just come back from exile. The prophets, Haggai and Zechariah, are like, yay, they're encouraging them. Build the temple, go, build the temple, go. Prophets of God were with them, supporting them, go. They also asked, what are the names of the men who are building this edifice? But God was watching over the elders of Judah. They were not stopped until a report could be dispatched to Darius and a letter be sent back concerning this. Look over here real quick. In the 8th month of Darius' 2nd year, the word of the Lord came to prophet Zechariah, son of Berechiah, son of Iddo. Okay. So we got a prophet named Zechariah. He's at least the grandson of Iddo, and it's in Darius' year. Look over here. We got past all the crazy names, and then we get to Darius. Could be dispatched. Is that the same Darius? I'm not sure. This is a copy of the letter that Tatnai, governor of Trans-Euphrates, Shether, Bozenai, and his colleagues, who were the officials of Trans-Euphrates, sent to King Darius. The report they sent to him was written as follows to King Darius. Over here, in the 8th month of Darius' 2nd year. The reason they say Darius' 2nd year is because Darius was the king. Okay. And how did they tell time back then? According to the king. It was the 2nd year of the king, Darius. It was the 15th year of King David. It was in the 8th year of King Uzziah. Isaiah says that in one of his books. He says, in the year King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. So that's the end of an era. He's died. The king has died. Why is it 2021 AD right now? Because Anno Domini means year of our Lord. Anno Domini. Who's the king now? Jesus. He hadn't been king for just like 20, 30, 40, 50 years, like some kings in the Bible. Look, Darius, 2nd year. Jesus, 2021 years. Baby, been king forever. Well, he has been, but he became king. Like he became incarnate on earth 2021 years ago. So as far as earth time. Yeah. Let's look up some stuff real quick. See if Haggai sheds any light on this. So Zechariah, we're pretty sure this is the same Zechariah. If we were to read, we maybe would find out something about the temples. The temple, like build a temple, because that's what they're talking about building the temple, and don't stop because there are bad guys coming after you. Okay, let's look up. These are all the prophets. The prophets are generally in chronological order. The first 5 are in chronological order. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, generally chronological. And then Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi, chronological. Haggai, near Zechariah, only 2 chapters, baby. We could read this whole thing. Let's see if it's the same as that Haggai over here. I mean, how many people do you know named Haggai? In the Bible, lots of people are named the same thing. On the first day of the 6th month of King Darius' 2nd year. King Darius again. The first day of the 6th month of King Darius' 2nd year. Zechariah was talked to in what month was it? Zechariah. The book of Zechariah. In the 8th month of Darius' 2nd year, the Lord came to Zechariah. Haggai. This is Haggai 1. the first day of the 6th month of King Darius' second year. Okay. All right. So, oh, look. Haggai to Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, and to the high priest Joshua, son of Jehozadak. Over here. Then Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and Jeshua, the son of Jehozadak, began to rebuild the temple of God in Jerusalem. We got a lot of stuff coming together. Joshua, son of Jehozadak, in Haggai 1. Ezra 5, Jeshua, the son of Jehozadak. Did you know it's a very common name to have more than one spelling for your name? My name is BJ. It's always going to say BJ. It's never going to say B-E-J. B-E-E-J-A-Y. Never going to say. My real name's Robert. You're never going to see R-O-B-U-R-T. You're never going to see R-A-B-A-R-T, rabbit, or something. You're never going to see Rort, R-O-E-R-T, and just leave out the B. I mean, that's the way we do it today. Back then, change the name all the time. Joshua to Jeshua. Why not? That's a weird stuff. There's a guy named Jeconiah. And then I was looking up a Bible verse in Jeremiah, and it said Coniah. I was like, who in the world is Coniah? And then it said Shalom. Shalom? Upon studying, I discovered that, like, pretty quickly, wait, Shalom and Coniah are the same person. And I thought, okay, that's that weird phenomenon where they have different names for the same person. I'm BJ and I'm Robert, I guess. So Shalom and Coniah. Upon studying more, I looked up some commentaries. Jeconiah, Coniah, Shalom, all the same person. What? Why do they do that to us? The Bible's trying to be confusing to us. What is it? The Bible is recording real history, just like we're looking at right now, some real history. So in the time of Ezra, you got Haggai and Zechariah, and then you got whole books of the Bible written by Haggai and Zechariah, assuming it's the same Zechariah. So far, all we have for Zechariah is that is King Darius in the 8th month of Darius' second year. Let's do this. What was I going to look up? Simple. Let's see. Well, in the New English translation, that's fine. Because they are, and Haggai, these people have said the time for rebuilding the Lord's temple has not yet come. So the Lord spoke through the prophet Haggai. So remember, they just went into exile, like I said. If we were to do a Bible study along, we would go into all this stuff. We would look at how they went into exile, look at a lot of stuff. But this is supposed to be quick and easy. So I'm telling you, they went to exile. Everything was destroyed. The time for rebuilding the Lord's temple has not yet come. What? You just came back from exile? So the Lord spoke through the prophet Haggai follows, is it right for you to live in richly paneled houses while my temple is in ruins? You need to start building that temple. If this is the same Zechariah, you would think he would start talking about the temple. So Zechariah. Therefore, this is what the Lord has said. I have become compassionate toward Jerusalem and will rebuild my temple in it. Man, once more, a surveyor's measuring line will be stretched out over Jerusalem. That you need a measuring line to build a temple. Zechariah 2:7. If you follow my ways and keep my requirements, you will be able to preside over my temple and attend to my courtyards. What are you, you great mountain? Because of Zerubbabel, dude. Ezra. Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel. Zerubbabel, because of Zerubbabel, the mountain will become a level plain, and he will bring forth the temple capstone with shoutings of grace, grace. The temple capstone, the final piece of the temple. You're trying to build an archway, and you put a capstone, and it stays, right? Or a cornerstone, maybe. You need a large, huge stone at the bottom to hold the rest of the temple up. So you need that main stone there. Zerubbabel will bring forth the temple capstone with shouts. So he is rebuilding the temple because capstone is about building. You're trying to build it. You need a capstone. The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundations of this temple, and his hand will complete it. I think it's the same Zechariah. So, hey, we got Ezra, Haggai, Zechariah. We got our friend Zerubbabel. We could look up Jeshua or Joshua, the son of Jehozadak, or Jozadak. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool how all this works together. Look at this. Joshua, son of Jehozadak. Jeshua, the son of Jozadak. I don't know. They just like changing their names, but we know it's the same. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. All right, guys. Stop share. I hope this has helped. I hope this shows you that just a little searching, a little Bible detective work, you can get some stuff. You can look it up. Yeah. Like I said, go to our Bible study along for very long and in-depth stuff. All right, guys. See y'all next time.